Issues that will top the agenda at the ANC's NEC virtual meeting this weekend will be the contentious step-aside resolution and former President Jacob Zuma, amongst others. The guidelines stipulate that any member of the ANC who's accused of corruption and other serious crimes, including those charged in courts, must step aside from their positions or responsibilities. Secretary General Magashule is due back in court on the 19th of this month on charges of fraud and corruption related to a 2014 controversial asbestos project in the Free State, but remains firmly in his position.
The process of developing the guidelines, it's a process that was agreed upon by our NEC mid-year last year, around, I think it was the NEC of either July or August that took that kind of a decision. So this is really a process point. It's an issue that the NEC has long agreed on, and the NEC had agreed that first there was that process of the officials engaging with various legal opinions on that specific matter, and there was feedback that the different lawyers who were engaged gave to the NEC. The NEC has already reflected on that, and it further agreed that the officials must then, given that, be able to then deal with the framework, come back and report to the NWC and ultimately to the National Executive Committee.
Tensions have been rising amongst the formations of the ANC with regards to former President Jacob Zuma's refusal to cooperate with the State Capture Commission. His decision so far has been supported by the Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association and opposed by the ANC Veterans League. Last week, EFF leader Julius Malema had a team meeting with Zuma at his homestead in Nkandla. The ANC in KZN has called for intervention by the party's leadership.
Our view is that all of us who are concerned within and outside the ANC must, to a larger extent, especially those of us who are in the ANC, call upon the national officials of the ANC to rise to the occasion, to engage with the former president of the ANC, to make him understand the implications of the position that he has adopted, given the fact that the National Executive Committee, including in its last meeting, reaffirmed the support of the Commission of Inquiry. Now, what are the implications of that decision taken by one of its members when the whole body had agreed that we are behind the work that is taking place in the Zondo Commission of Inquiry? So our view is that we must not really rush to call for DC and all of those things. Let's rather appeal to the national officials to rise to the occasion, engage with the former president.
But Mabe says national officials of the party will engage with the party's former president. It's just a matter of when.
There is a standing resolution of the National Executive Committee that officials must engage with former President Jacob Zuma. So that decision is there. It really depends on their diaries.
Other issues that will take center stage at the virtual meeting on Saturday and Sunday is the COVID-19 pandemic, economic recovery, and the local government elections that are expected to take place later this year. Natasha Piri, SABC News, Johannesburg.